Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, amma ba'd. Al-fasl al-thalith an Abi Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu qala inna as-sadiq al-masduq sallallahu alayhi wa sallam haddathani anna an-nasa يحشرون ثلاثة أفواج فوجا راكبين طاعمين كاسين وفوجا يسحبهم الملائكة على وجوههم وتحشرهم النار وفوجا يمشون ويسعون ويلقي الله الآفة على الظهر فلا يبقى حتى أن الرجل لتكون له الحديقة يعطيها بذات القتب لا يقدر عليها. رواه النسائي. Hadith Shareef is being narrated by Sayyiduna Abu Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And Abu Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, before narrate Hadith Shareef, he said that Sadiq and Masduq sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said so. Sadiq is the most truthful Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Masduq, whose truth was acknowledged, experienced, observed, confirmed or affirmed, that is Masduq. Some of the Sahaba, when they narrate Hadith Shareef, they say, Inna Khalili. They say, Rasulullah Sallallahu said, but instead of saying Rasulullah Sallallahu, they said, my Khalil Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, my friend. Some of them they say, Inna Habibi, my Habib Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said. Abu Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, we were talking this morning, we had read this Hadith Shareef, and we are not gone into this Hadith Shareef. Yesterday, from the Kitab-ul-Fitan, one Hadith Shareef was recited. It was narrated by Khabbab ibn al-Arat radiyallahu anhu. And today's Hadith Shareef is being narrated by Sayyidina Abu Dharr radiyallahu anhu. Both of them, Khabbab radiyallahu ta'ala and Abu Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala, both of them are such Sahaba that they accepted Islam in very early days. In beginning time they had accepted Islam. And beginning time, it was very tasting time. It was only full of trials and tribulations, tests and tortures. Accepting Islam at that time, it was as if you are inviting your own death. That's how difficult time it was. And these people accepted Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us firmness and steadfastness onto Iman and Islam. We were discussing this morning also. Our Sheikh Yunus rahmatullah alayhi, in one of his journey, he kept on saying in our country here, that looks like you people are going to go back to Meccan times. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Every day challenges are growing. New challenges are coming. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us Iman like Sahaba without challenges, without tests and trials. O Allah, grant us firmness and steadfastness and Iman like Sahaba with no difficulty, with no test, with no trial. O Allah, we don't deserve, but make us such that we live and die onto the reality of Iman and Islam. And O Allah, make us such that we do not compromise with Islam. These Sahaba, early days of Sahaba, their ajr also will be very weighty, because Al-ajru ala qadri al-mashaqqa. The troubles you face for the sake of Allah and His deen, as much as trouble you face, that much you will be rewarded. That much you will be elevated. That much you will be high ranked. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us iman like Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala and like Khabbab ibn Arat radiyallahu ta'ala. We were talking about Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala. You know, Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala possessed such a vast characteristic. You can say that Abu Zar, one individual, it has been said into the riwayat that he is one individual, but he is like an whole ummah. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu, he is one individual, but he is like one ummah. Like Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam faced so many sacrifices, and one sacrifice was not finished and second will start and third will start. One test will go and another will come. That was the test and trials of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, Inna Ibrahim kana ummatan qanitan lillahi hanifa. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, he was an ummah. Nabi Sassam said about some Sahaba that one Sahabi in himself is like an ummah. Abu Zar was one of them. Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu was one of them. You know, we shared that in the morning also. We asked one of the scholar, very reputable scholar, may Allah lengthen his shadow. He is also very brave and very courageous person, never compromises. So one day we asked him that Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu, when he accepted Islam, you know, his acceptance of Islam also holds very long story. How he survived only on Zamzam. Only on Zamzam. And then Ali radiyallahu anhu took him to Nabi Sallallahu. And they went within Makkah Mukarramah, but hostility was so much that Ali radiyallahu anhu said, we'll go together, but we shouldn't appear that we are together. Because if someone will see you with me, then you will be in trouble. That's how hostility was. Ali radiyallahu anhu said, on the way, if there is some danger, if there is somebody who has noticed our togetherness, then what I'll do, I'll sit down to do my shoe. And you must understand, you must mind your own way, because then you are facing trouble. In these types of circumstances, he had accepted Islam. But you know, Islam, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us intoxication of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. You know, we shouldn't ask for troubles. One of the hadith shareef, Nabi Sallallahu said, do not make dua of sabr. Because if you make dua of sabr, sabr is on difficulties. Sabr is on trials. Sabr is on tests. So if you make dua of sabr, then you are like inviting trials and difficulties and tests. That's why Nabi Sallallahu said, do not make dua of sabr. So, you know, we're not worthy of any trials. We're not worthy of any trials. But wallahi, la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah is such. May Allah protect us, may Allah protect us. But if someone has to mince our whole body, it can happen, but la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah cannot be separated from us. That's how full of buzz our kalima must be within us. Intoxication of la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah must not leave us. Oh Allah, give us the sweetness of iman. Nabi Sallallahu described in one of the hadith shareef that if someone, how he will dislike that if he is being taken out from the fire or from the filth, then to go back into how hateful it will be. That's how it should be. That once Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us iman and Islam, then we should never abandon iman and Islam. And that is what we learn from Sayyiduna Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu. Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala, we asked that scholar, did Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala accepted Islam? And Nabi Sallallahu advised him that do not mention your Islam to anybody. You know, in early days of Makkah Mukarramah, people used to accept Islam, and Nabi Sallallahu used to advise that keep your Iman and Islam secret. They used to get together in Dar al-Arqam, and they used to do their teaching and learning and everything into Dar al-Arqam secretly. Like yesterday's riwayat was narrated by Khabbab ibn Arat. Khabbab ibn Arat radiallahu ta'ala accepted Islam even before Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu ta'ala. Even before Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu ta'ala. And it was the full of hostility. So, Nabi Sallallahu used to advise normally to everybody that keep your Iman secret. So Nabi Sallallahu advised Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala. He was from the tribe of Ghifar. Nabi Sallallahu advised him that keep your Iman secret. He comes to Kaabatullah and he stands up and openly, announcingly said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. And then by Quraysh he was taken to task, he was beaten. And Nabi Sallallahu advised him again that keep your Iman secret, and he goes and declares his Shahada, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, openly, announcingly. And again he faces difficulty and troubles. And again Nabi Sallallahu advised him to keep his Iman secret, and he does it again. So we ask that scholar that from the person like Abu Zar, it is not expected that he will disobey Nabi Sallallahu. He will go against his instruction, certainly. On the other side, it is not even expected that Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam will successfully cannot stop him from announcing Iman and Islam. That is also not possible. So something else comes out. So that scholar said yes. There are exemption of what? That there are some people that no matter what type of situation there is, but you cannot shut them, you cannot quiet them. They will be performing azimat. They will be performing azimat. Azimat is to go to the extreme level of declaring your Iman and Islam no matter what happens. That is azimat. So that scholar said that yes, Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala was given that special exemption of azimat. And he said that azimat will remain valid but become like Abu Zar first. Very great answer he gave. He said, it is not for everybody. That exemption is not for everybody. If you have characteristic like Abu Zar, then you have exemption. Otherwise not. So when he told us that, be like Abu Zar first and then show bravery. If you are not like Abu Zar, then you cannot show bravery. You have no exemption. You have no permission. That Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us Iman like Abu Zar radiallahu. At the end of his life, he was passing away in Rabada. And I don't know, sometime we shared that, when may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala return the glory of Islam. When there was the glory of Islam, people went, like Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala went to Rabada. And at the same place, Muhammad ibn Maslama radiallahu ta'ala also went. So, people, they have their life, they spend their retiring life at some nice holiday places. So when you want to have your retiring life of Iman and Islam and Amal, it is the place like Rabada. And how he ended there? Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala, he had extreme views, very extreme views. And that is what he used to advocate. That if you keep food for more than one day's need, it's not allowed. If you keep more than 2 pairs of clothes, it is not allowed. That is how he used to advocate. And that is what he used to do. What he did, he used to advocate. So some people went complaining to Amirul Mu'mineen Uthman radiyallahu anhu that Abu Zar radiyallahu anhu, that is what he is advocating. So Uthman radiyallahu anhu called him and said that, isn't Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that you should follow Amir? So he said, yes. So he said, as an Amir, I am asking you to go and become stationed by Rabada. That is where, so that's how Usman radiallahu anhu sent him into an isolation, away from everybody. So then he won't go and advocate to everybody. So Usman radiallahu anhu gave him instruction and he went there. And he obeyed Amir till the end of his life. So when it was about end of his life, his wife was worried that we are alone here. When you will pass away, who will give you bath? Who will enshroud you? Who will have Salatul Janaza? Who will bury you? It's a matter of worry. So Abu Zar radiallahu anhu said, don't worry. It is being taken care of. He said, how can you say with certainty? Abu Zar radiallahu anhu, that's when he narrated that one day we were into the company of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and he had mentioned the number, maybe 7 people or some number people. We were together with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mentioned that one of you will pass away into this type of isolation, into jungle. And when he will pass away, the best Jamaat from the face of the earth will come there and they will take care of the remaining procedure of burial, ghusl, and shrouding, everything. He said, when Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, he said, I saw this number of people, they were there. So he said, I saw from them, this person passed away. That person passed away. That person passed away. He counted, all of them are gone except me. So now I know that Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is talking about me. So you don't have to worry. My Habib Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had said that my burial and my bath and my enshrouding, it is being taken care of. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had prophesied that best Jamaat from the mankind will come and they will perform. So you don't worry. We have that animal, slaughter it, cook nice food and tell them that Abu Zar gave you salam. When they do everything, they must not go without partaking meal and food. That is my wasiyat. So Abu Zar radiallahu anhu, when he passed away, he was made to lie on a bed, sort of bed, and they put it onto the passerby by side. So Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, either he was going for Hajj or either he was returning and he was rushing. So they took this route. They saw, heard from far. They said, it must be Abu Zar radiallahu anhu. When they came near, Abu Zar radiallahu anhu had passed away. News was broken by the wife, and it was said everything that he had made wasiyat that you carry on now with burial and bath and everything. So they did everything. They performed Salatul Janaza and they were rushing, either rushing for Hajj. So they said, we are rushing. He said, no, he gave you salam and he said, you cannot leave without partaking meal. We have prepared. He said, Rahim Allahu Abu Dhar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy onto Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala. Such an iman of Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us iman like Abu Zar radiallahu ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us iman like Sahaba. Time, may Allah protect us, but looks like time becomes tasting. What is happening this 1 year of pandemic, what we did experience. Instead of we become adjusted, we try to adjust our deed. That is the sad part. That is the sad part. Abu Zar radiallahu anhu or Sahaba, they try to adjust themselves, not the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam taught one sunnat which is 24/7. That sunnat of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in his whole lifetime, Because no one's life was full of challenges like Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And what was that unique sunnah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? You know, true believer learn from Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam this art, because this is sunnah. And what is this sunnah? That converting challenges into opportunities. That is the beloved sunnah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But unfortunately, we became such that no, we will try to compromise with the deen. No, we should adjust ourselves. We should compromise with our dunya, not with our deen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us iman like Sahaba, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve us from being tested, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us motivated by one and only motivator, and that is Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Abu Zar radiyallahu ta'ala became faithful to it till he passed away. Oh Allah, make us have our last breath onto the totality of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. May Allah protect us. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.